Our first guest is a real star. Our first guest, we're very happy to have him. Leading rider at Saratoga. You haven't won the title in a while, have you? It's been a while, right? It's been a few years. Irad Ortiz. Let's give him a big hand. This man is taking valuable time out of extremely busy schedule. He's so happy to come here because he was able to get out of Saul Cuman's house to come over here. What a relief. If only everybody had that excuse. How are you?
Good.
Good. Good to have you. How's your summer going?
Really good.
Talk, go on.
Really good. I'm doing so good, so...
Don't be shy. You're not a shy guy.
Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you for coming. Are you kidding me? We want you here. You're the leading rider at Saratoga. How's that feel? That's good, right?
Pretty great.
It's great, right?
Yeah.
You won the title 3 years ago?
15.
15?
15.
It's tough, man. And you're beating your brother. That makes it even better, right? Come on. You love beating Jose.
I love to, but it's hard. So.
Yeah. How's he taking it? Is he okay? Is he sulking?
Yeah.
No? He's happy for you? He's happy for your success?
I think so.
I think he's sort of happy for your success, but he's, if he beat you, I think he'd be happier.
Yes.
You still got a week. What do you got, a week and a half left? It's going pretty well, though, right?
Yeah. Good.
So let's talk about Saratoga. We were just talking about it before we came on. It's a great place to be in, but it's a lot, right?
It's too much work. No rest, and it's hard.
You ride in the morning. How many horses you ride in an average morning?
At least two, probably every morning. Sometimes I get on in 4, 5, 6 sometimes.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
2-year-olds or stakes horses?
Stakes and 2-year-olds.
And you and your agent Steve Rushing sort of make the rounds every morning? Is that how it works?
Yes. Come out every day and try to be there and do the right thing.
You got to put up with Rushing. That's not easy, right? He's a nice guy.
He's nice. He's a nice person and he's a hard worker.
So what barns? I mean, obviously, I assume you go to Chad Brown's barn. You probably spent a lot of time there, right?
Yes.
So you rode a really nice first-time starter over him the other day named Newspaper of Record. Excited about that horse?
Yes, I am.
Think she could be a Breeders' Cup horse?
I think so.
Don't you think the owner deserves to win a Breeders' Cup race? He's never won a Breeders' Cup race.
Yeah, he spent a lot of money on horses, 2-year-olds, every single year.
He's also very nice.
I think he's time.
Yeah. So she's good. She's good. So you got them out on Wonder Godot for the weekend. Are you excited about Wonder Godot? Mark's not here yet, so you can talk candidly about it. Nobody else is listening.
Yes, I am. I am excited. It's a nice filly. Win last 3 races, and she got shot.
She does. It's interesting with the fillies against the Colts. You and I were talking the other day a little bit before a race. I ran you in the paddock, and you started telling me you were going to win a race, and you won it 7-1. I was going home. It was the last race. As far as preparing to ride, how much time do you spend looking at your horses and trying to figure out how the races are going to be run and what you should do accordingly?
I every night before I go to bed, I try to handicap. So next day, if I have to do something in the room, whatever I have to do, I don't have too much time, so I just have something on mind. And I always look the paper again, look the program, and I already have a plan. Go reset and see it again.
How often does it work out, your plan? I mean, it's hard, right? Sometimes you get left or...
Sometimes your plan going the right way, sometimes not, so you have to have a plan B.
When you're riding and you're faced with situations, go inside, go outside, when to move, I mean, it's just a question of instinct or situations you've been in the past?
I think it's what you get usually doing in that position. If just probably 2 seconds, you have to make the decision really quick. And when you get used to do something, that's the most of the time you're gonna do that.
Do you ever ride a horse, let's say you've ridden a horse 2-3 times, and you feel like, this horse is just not winning or not running well the way I'm riding, or not necessarily your fault, but the way, whether you're taken back or the trainer wants you to do, and you ever tell a trainer, I have a different idea, I have a different way I want to ride her?
Sometimes, and work out Pinjay for shot. Told him one time,
That's good, right?
let me take a chance to take him back, and she got like 3 in a row or something like that.
It must be sort of extra satisfying if you do something like that, right?
It's fun. It's fun because when you love this sport and you do something like that, you feel good.
Now, as far as you're a competitive guy, I don't think you could compete at this level if you weren't competitive. You and your brother beat each other up in video games, right, when you're at the track? Who wins more often? Let's discuss that first.
Both.
You beat
We
him
are
up?
good. We are good. Both.
You're
Whatever we
competitive.
play, yeah, it's competitive.
That Jose's beating him. He doesn't want to admit it. It's okay. I understand. It's fine. Is there anything more important to you in the year than, as far as titles, than winning the Saratoga title? Is that the most important race riding title of the year?
I think so, yeah. For me, it is. So, try to win every time I came here, but I win Aqueduct too and Belmont, so it's exciting. Every time you win a title, you feel good. You know, you work hard for it, and at least you feel good after that, after the hard work.
And then you go to Belmont and you hope that things keep going well, right?
Exactly.
And you're going to go to Florida again, I assume, this winter? You left me this winter. I was not happy.
Sorry.
You have been staying with me. You should be sorry. I like having you around.
Be on the beach playing volleyball.
I know. Right. Yes, I'm not playing volleyball, but you are. Who wins when you guys play volleyball, by the way?
We just have fun there.
It's nice, right? I mean,
Yeah,
it's
it's
nice. It's funny being in Florida because it's not as the riding. I mean, you're not riding quite as much. And in a way, it's a riding vacation. Is that true? Sort of getting ready for the year?
I don't really get like a vacation. I mean, I want to be out there and riding. I mean,
You ride a lot of races?
get 2 days off and I do whatever I want 2 days off, and after that I want to be and ride nice horses.
Be nice to have 2 days off up here, wouldn't it?
Will be.
Yeah, one of
Can
these
go to
days
LA,
maybe we'll get there.
do some things.
So, watching you as a rider, and obviously I've been watching you for a long time, and a lot of people probably here remember when you first started riding. Back in 2012 was when you won. Was Questing 2012?
12 or 13, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think it was 12. They were your first Grade 1 wins on
Yeah.
Questing for Kieran McLaughlin, winning the
Coaching
CCO
club.
in the Alabama.
Coaching club and then the Alabama.
Yeah, that was your first Grade 1, the coaching
Yes.
club, right?
Yes.
I bet her. I liked her actually. Were you still a bug rider back then?
No.
You had just lost your bug.
Yeah, I think so. Was 12 or 13.
How important was it that Kieran had the confidence in you to keep you on a horse like Questing? How important is something like that for your career?
That was important because he got like, I think the
Talk to the
coaching,
mic. They want to hear.
coaching club was like 5 horses field, so he have a lot of good jockeys open for him, and he decided to let me on. I mean, he gave me the right chance. He gave me the opportunity.
I think that really helped propel you. I mean, you also won a Grade 1 with Poseidon
Exactly.
Warrior up there.
Yeah, I pick up the horse.
Yeah.
And then when the people see like you can win a Grade 1, so they have another idea of what you can do if they can put you on the really nice horses, and that always help you the Grade 1s.
Were you riding much for Chad Brown at that point, or was that sort of before you
Not
started
really.
riding? Not really?
No.
When did you start riding for Chad?
14, in the end of 14, 15, I ride a first call for him probably. 15, then 16, keep riding for him. No, everything, but still riding for him.
Well, was Lady Eli your first big horse for Chad?
Yes.
You got Lady Eli, and you got to have dinner at Sal's house as a result of that. So there's that.
After that, you know, I pick up a lot of horses.
Talk about Lady Eli. She's such a fan favorite and a crowd favorite. That must have been great for you to ride her.
She was a special. I never ride a horse like that. I mean, after her, it's so hard to find a good one like that.
Such a great story too, right? I mean, obviously with her getting injured but then coming back, it must have been really special. I mean, obviously, let me ask you a question. So you come back with her, right? In her first race back, you must have been crushed when you lost. I mean, she ran so well, and I said to Chad later, she came back, she ran great. You know, she just lost. It doesn't really matter,
Yeah.
but it must have been hard.
Her pass, the other horse pass her way back, way outside. She don't even see her, and she stay like after the injury, she come back, but she was in the same level, but not the same that she was before.
I thought she was terrific last year. No, not quite as good.
Don't
Imagine how good she would have been then.
Don't even close.
When after the race and she comes back, did you finally think, God, it was just so great to have her back? It's more important.
Yes, the most important was that she come back good and go back to the barn and next morning feel good, and that was the main thing. Like she will be 100%, and she did it. She come back, she win the flower bowl,
Flower Bowl, yeah.
and she went to Briscoe. She got beat by an egg.
I know.
So hard.
Chad told me he doesn't. You know, it's funny with people. You don't want to watch races again. It's so painful to see them lose.
Me either.
Yeah.
I
You
don't-
never watched that race again? No.
No.
You gave her a brilliant ride. I mean, you gave her an absolutely perfect
But he
ride.
followed me the whole way. He followed me.
I know he did follow you. Does it make you feel better? No, I bet the horse that won a little better.
So,
I haven't told Chad that. Don't tell him.
Worst bid I get in my life.
That was hard. I mean, because you really, I mean.
I want to win so bad with her, you know.
But you also, I mean, obviously it's crushing to lose, and it has to be hard to lose by a nose because you have to ask yourself, what could I have done differently, right? Where could I have saved that inch?
Breeders' Cup.
Right.
2
But
million
I don't think you could have. I don't think it's possible you could have rode her any better. The other guy gave a perfect right follow
Yeah,
you.
I think when we break, she break a step slow, and then I got squeezed, cost me the race. If you watch the replay, when we break out of there, I don't want to watch it. So
I'll be honest with you. I had very mixed emotions after the race because I like the winner, but I thought I didn't want to beat Lady Eli by a nose. I felt bad. I would rather she won by a length and a half. And
Exactly.
you said, well, she was second best. But in riding is getting the opportunity. I mean, you're riding Wonder Godot and big horse, the filly against Travers. Is that part of what makes it so great? Riding good horses like that and having a chance in big races.
I mean, I got the chance to win those horses. I mean, it's very, very special for me. And Mark, I don't know where he is, but he gave me the chance.
Where is Mark? Anybody see Mark? You around here? If Mark doesn't come, Irad, you're going to be on for like an hour until that Bob Edwards guy shows up. We got lots to talk about. We can talk about video games. Right there's Mark. There he is.
There he is.
Right there.
Can go
He
here.
can come in the special star door. Nobody on earth is happier to see Mark Cassie coming in the parting glass than Irad Ortiz. He was starting to think I'd rather be back at Sal Cuban's. There he is. You're up next. Relax. I'm still going to harass Irad for a minute or two. You guys don't want Irad to leave, right? You want Irad to hang out for a while. See?
Okay.
Your fans are here. This is great, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Saratoga is an amazing place, right? I mean, to be able to come here and all these great fans of racing here to join us, I wish it could be other places, but Saratoga is so special because of it.
Yeah, it is. You gotta I don't know how many people every single day in the racetrack, and that make you feel good.
It's nice, right?
Yeah,
I mean, you come back, you see the kids, sign some autographs. It's great.
It's the only place that we do that, so we have to enjoy it.
No, it's wonderful, and we appreciate everything you do, and appreciate, honestly, you coming down and joining us here, even though you left Sal's. But Irad, thanks so much for joining us here.
Okay. Thank you.
Good luck with the title, all right, my man?
Thank you.
Irad Ortiz.
Thank you, Mark, for letting me ride Wonder Godot.
Stay with us. We come right back at the Post Live.